Welcome to the age of Aquarius. As an Aquarius sun baby, I feel this transition and this power in my blood. So I'm excited to share with y'all what this means for your artistry, your creative businesses, your one-person businesses, all those juicy ways that you want to express your creative vision into the world, because now is the time to make it happen. So in this video, I just really want to speak specifically about how you can really go all in on your creative expression, because this is all what this age is about you giving your deepest gifts to the world, for you rebirthing and renewing the person that you believe yourself to be and leading with your gifts. So if you're new here, my name's Kev, and I help ambitious creatives design and build life and business that they love, that looks as good as it feels. So let's just dive in here. And first, let's talk about what exactly is happening. So Age of Aquarius is this broad term. I'm no astrological expert, but the Age of Aquarius is the so-called forthcoming new age of prosperity, of expression that we're entering into. Now, this isn't to say, hey, everything's gonna be all right, so I can just, give up all responsibility and just, this age is gonna save me. That's not what I'm speaking to. But what I am speaking to is the fact that this age opens up new opportunities for us to relate to ourselves differently and lead from the heart with our gifts and, dance with all the challenges. But specifically, why I welcome you to the Age of Aquarius today is that Pluto officially entered its transit of Aquarius today. I feel it, and this is sort of, some momentum in that direction of this new age. Now, I don't want to get too woo. I want to really bring this into how this relates to you as an ambitious creative, as a one-person business owner. So a couple things to really understand is that, and I'm speaking from my own experience, right? This transition, this sort of age, is all about bringing this new depth, all about bringing this new idea of yourself into your life, into form, into expression. So the projects that have been deep on your heart, you've not quite had clarity about how they want to come about, these new pursuits, these passions, these sensations that maybe you haven't felt before, like I feel like I want to go move to this place. This is a time to really consider what it means to rebirth the idea of who you think you are and lead with these kind of deeper questions. It's time to question the assumptions of how you've been living, how you've been going about business. I've been doing business this way and marketing this way just because I have been, but that doesn't mean that it's the most authentic, nourishing, and expansive and abundant way of showing up, right? So this is all about really getting clear on who do I want to really step into being? What's the future that inspires me deeply? And can I just start to really embody that now? The time is absolutely now. So what this means is you're not going to be able to get off the hook, right? You have a deep passion, you have a calling on your heart. It's going to become more and more painful the more that you don't surrender to that calling, the more that you don't devote your energy and your life force to that calling. It also means that you might not be able just to slide by sort of doing something that you're half-hearted about, I feel like I've gotten this smack across the face where I've tried some smaller little business pursuits that were more so just like, I want to see if this can work so I can make some money. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it really just made the yearning on my heart stronger and stronger and stronger to double down on my purpose of really helping you all, ambitious creatives, and also working at a bigger architectural scale. I love space. I love the phenomena of architecture, and I can't escape that passion. It's so deeply written on my heart. It's part of my source code, right? So look to places where maybe you've just been trying to just do something strictly for the money, or do something just to kind of get a quick result. It's not to say those things are wrong or bad, but it's to really question, am I coming fully alive in these pursuits? So this is a time to really merge your creative business endeavors with what makes you feel fully alive. And I guarantee that you'll start to see the rewards of that, right? So going all in on your passion requires you to really get honest about who you're becoming, because who you are now is probably different than who you were a year ago, and is definitely going to be different than who you are in, say, a year. So this time offers us such a beautiful opportunity to sort of rebrand ourselves, to really shift into the more embodied masculine or feminine essence that we are, the deeply powerful creative that we are, and really solidify that through action, through condensing that space between you and your dreams, right? As someone who just always has so many creative ideas flowing through my head, I want to do this business, I want to focus on that project, I want to help create this. Now is really the time to just get in my body and really trust what's going to make me come most alive right now, and just pour into that like my life depends on it, because it does. This is really a time to make those decisions that really challenge you, but not challenge you in a way that's like suffering, right? Challenging you in a way to become all that you can be. This is really a time where you can check in with yourself and really ask, is this the moment where I'm going to become all that I can be and go all in on that version of me, and all of the times I'm gonna trip and fall and stumble and all of those things? This is such a profound energy for our creative expression in our business, because the world is begging for the humanity. The world is begging for just true, authentic creative expression. And in a world of AI, of social media, of instant gratification, all of these things, the creative human is more valuable than ever. And so I fully believe that people in devotion to their heart's expression are going to be so abundantly rewarded. It's going to take a lot of hard work. Again, no one's coming to save you. It's just the veil is thin, and it's a time where if you really commit and devote to your creativity, you'll be challenged, but the rewards and the abundance and the fulfillment will be just exponential, you know? So this is really a time to double down on who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? And how can I put all of that into my creative expression? What's that sort of transition? What's that business pivot that I've been really yearning? I may be doing this for work and it might feel 90% aligned. It might feel good to be working with these types of clients on these types of architectural projects, but what's 100%? 100% would be, oh my gosh, I want to be working at a bigger scale. I want to be buying homes, redesigning them, all of these things that are encouraging us to play bigger, right? Now's the time to be real with where you are, to get really honest about who you want to become, and to step into those bigger pants, right? To step into playing big. I call it putting the big boy entrepreneur pants on versus just kind of playing small and trying not to lose. Now is the time to step in to those deeper visions, those higher kind of callings that are from that deep spot of our heart that we're getting to know more. Now again, I get this might seem like a little woo for most of the people that are just strictly here for like business content and emotional content, but this is really such a beautiful transition that we get to experience being on Earth right now. We're going to be so incentivized more and more and more with all of the craziness of technology and changing world to live from our heart, to express our creativity, and to impact the world in tangible, authentic, connective ways. AI is not going to do that for you. The government's not going to do that for you, whatever it is, right? So this is just a call to really say that like this is the time where you get to birth that version of you that you've deep down been wanting to step into. The business, the form of artistry, the expression, opening your heart to the relationships that are going to expand you and challenge you. This is as much a time about stepping into your expression as also being challenged in it, but all of that raising to a new baseline, a new standard, a new operating system, right? what becomes available to us in this energy, in this shift, is like the perfect recipe for creatives to really step into the power that they know they came here to embody, so that they can have the impact they want to have on the world. The world wants your gifts. The world craves the design and the space that I can create. The world craves my ability to hold space, to see and to hear and to listen and to challenge you. The world craves whatever it is that you can offer, but it has to come from that deep place of your being. It has to be on purpose. It has to be in alignment. I don't think there's going to be any skating by with like, well, this is kind of half aligned. No, I mean, the world's going to make that project fail. Go and try and learn that lesson and fail, because failure is amazing. Go watch my Failure is Wisdom video. But this age that we're stepping into is really such a pivotal time for the conscious creative, for the embodied creative, right? So I just want to give you that encouragement to go all in, to really bring out those deeper yearnings and desires, give them form, make them happen, and put the hard work that it's going to take into those now, because it's going to pay off tremendously. So thank you all for tuning in to this transmission today. A bit more of a call to the heart's expression, but it's just a special day, so I thought I'd make a video. So appreciate y'all. Have an amazing one. Leave a comment, subscribe if this resonated with you, and looking forward to seeing you in the next.